Now then, how you doing? I hope you're well. We recently took a hike across the moors to Ilkley to visit a well-known location known as the Cow and Calf. Well, I have to tell you, it was perishingly cold, the sort of day you really wouldn't want to be out on Ilkley Moor without a hat. There's a song there. It was a great walk nonetheless, and we were treated to not one but two local landmarks. And when we finally reached our destination, the afternoon light was nothing less than spectacular. On Ilkley Moor bar sat, except I'm wear hat and a good wintry coat, 'cause there's a stiff wind blowing and it's blisteringly cold. Strictly speaking, my walk starts out on Bingley Moor, but I'm heading for Ilkley Moor and a bunch of rocks known as the Cow and Calf. One significant landmark along the way is a stone circle known as the 12 Apostles. The 12 stones are made from millstone grit and used to be between 16 and 20 in number. They were probably nicked by a local to build themselves an extension. They also used to be located within a 2-foot high bank, which no longer exists and has probably been eroded away by all the visitors over the centuries. Either way, they're in a great position, provide a welcome aid to navigation across the wild moor, and command some corking views up towards Wharfdale and the southern Yorkshire Dales. Hanging stone rocks overlooking the town of Ilkley is more commonly known as the Cow and Calf. Legend has it that the giant Rombold was on the run from his angry wife. In his hurry to get away from her, he stamped on a rock which split, hence the calf came from the cow. Mrs. Rombold picked up the broken stones in her skirt, as you do if you're a giant, and dropped them to form the rock formation we see today, which is known locally as the skirtful of stones. Those giants, hanging out their dirty linen in public. I do love rocks though, as you probably know, and on this cold winter's day, the late afternoon light was illuminating them in a rather interesting way. In the process of painting any watercolour landscape, we should always know where the light is coming from. Understanding how the light falls and impacts upon a scene will help us to more effectively convey its topography and explain its three-dimensional properties. Also, the way a scene is lit will help to explain the time of day or, just as importantly, convey a mood or atmosphere. As the painting progresses, I almost always reach a point where my source photograph is abandoned in favour of making decisions that I believe are going to improve the painting, whether they agree with the source material or not. As I always like to say, never let the truth get in the way of a good composition. For me, these closing stages are potentially the most absorbing. I'm quite happy to immerse myself in the process, mixing and applying paint just because it feels good. In the end, I always believe that should take priority over everything else. Mixing paint and applying it to paper is an organic process. Not only that, it's fun, and that's what it's all about. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. In watercolour painting, we don't necessarily have to paint a scene exactly how we see it on the day. We're allowed to be as creative as we like. Well, as it happens, the cow and calf was beautifully lit on my visit, so much of the work was already done for me. As always, if you're interested in seeing the full, uncut, non-time-lapsed version of the demonstration featured in this video, complete with a step-by-step guide to having a go at painting it yourself, then, well, I'm pleased to say that it is available along with hundreds of other similar projects to all subscribers of my online tuition service. Well, full details of how to sign up for that can be found in the description below. If you're new to my channel and like what you've seen, please do hit the like button. It really does make a difference. Well, that's it for now. I'm done. I'll see you next time.